Dr. Craig Manning here with The Fearless Mind. We've had a question that's come up a few times. How do you deal when you're always surrounded with a negative culture? How do you deal with that? How do you keep your mind in the right place so you can still perform when you don't feel like you have direct control over that? Well, just to summarize really quick, if you're not mentally aware and you leave the space empty and there's negativity around you, that's going to occupy your mind and get in the subconscious. And it's going to dramatically slow down your reaction time. It's going to dramatically have an impact on your efficiency and thereby your performance. Ideally, best case scenario, this is why we want to occupy the space with 2 to 3 thoughts, 2 to 3 skills, or 2 to 3 tasks. It's all the same thing. But if you can occupy the space with 2 to 3 tasks at the beginning of each day, now you're already occupying it with all 3, I would even suggest, so there's no room for the negative to get in. If you only have one thing on your mind, you're leaving space for that negative environment around you to impact you. So occupy the space first. What happens if you occupy the space first when the negative, maybe it's a negative coach or maybe it's just negative fans, a negative environment because you're competing at your biggest rival's home event or field, that negativity just bounces right off now. Honest truth is, it's tiring. It's tiring to have to be that mentally tough all the time. But can you do it? Absolutely. Just make sure you have your 2 to 3 cues or tasks. I know it's all the same thing, but make sure you're specific with those. Then there's no room for that to get in. If the negative gets in, if you do because you're tired or you're just in a moment of weakness, because we're human beings, you do let this negative in and it occupies a space and it just starts to spiral. Another way to overcome it is the power statement. A power statement brings passion and energy to help squeeze out that negative. A power statement is not just thin lines, it's really deep, thick lines. And so having that power statement, I can do it. Today is my day. Be loud. That tone of voice, have a really strong tone. Tone is 38%. 38%. Words are powerful, but words are only 7%. So have a really strong tone to squeeze out that negative. That's why that power statement is so important. Once the negative gets in, have your power statement to squeeze it out so you can refocus. Make sure you have your 2 to 3 cues. That is the best way to deal with a negative culture. One more comment. If you can, recruit friends. One person can make a difference for good. 2 people double the effort. But 3 people can change a whole culture. So recruit your friends to get bought into this, to occupy the mind and try to turn that around so that you're having a positive impact on the culture. Spend time lifting others, building others. Spend time focusing on what is going well and try to eliminate all of those talk and all of that culture of what isn't going. We got to keep having the can-do mindset no matter what. Have a great day.